All right. Hi, guys. Happy Wednesday. Happy hump day, as usual, as a Wednesday. And happy full moon, blue moon, super moon day. So we are in this crazy energy, and I'm super excited for today and how these readings go, especially with how incredible that this super blue moon can be, especially for people that are sensitive, psychic mediums, readers, and such. So, anyhow, I am your mini medium on the A1R Psychic Radio and Moonstruck TV. And I'll tell you what, my friends, you're in for a great night. So, hopefully, you're out there listening and feeling all this beautiful energy. And hopefully, you're doing some moon work tonight. I know I will be doing a little bit, but mostly will be tomorrow night. I teach a class and taking my class to do some full moon work. And we'll make some moon water and put our crystals and our stones and our cards and all that good stuff out to really absorb all that beautiful super moon energy. So, if you can get the chance, I highly recommend going outside and checking it out. Hopefully, wherever you are in this beautiful world here, that you're able to get to experience this blue moon because just like the saying, once in a blue moon, same thing, once in a blue moon. This doesn't happen very often. I think when I read I believe it said every 7 years or so. So it's not common, right? But boy, take advantage of it. Also, I read that the planet Saturn is also going to be closer. And due to that, if you have a really good, telescope, then you're able to see Saturn's rings, which is amazing. So, um, anyhow, yeah, the energy is insane. We have 7 planets that are in retrograde. So if you all are feeling a little bit kind of off and a little out of sorts, or you feel like you're just, you know, uh, it's just anxiety, if things just feel like they're just a little overwhelming, um, just know that you're not alone. There are many, including myself, really feeling this retrograde, really feeling all of these planets that are in retrograde. So, also in combination with that, with this blue moon. So, lots of crazy energy. But the most important thing to remember during this time is to keep yourself grounded. Go outside, take your shoes and socks off, your feet in the dirt, in the if you have rivers, lakes, even better, the ocean, if you're near the ocean, and just get yourself connected to Gaia, just Mother Earth, or to the universe, and just, you know, uh, give back all the things that are no longer serving you. Give that back to Gaia, to Mother Earth, and she and the universe will work together, recycle all that energy, bring it back to you as good love and light and good energy. So it can actually be a great time to really start to think about the things that you want to change in your life and what you want to manifest, and then come September 15th, hit the ground running. You know, so take advantage of a little bit of rest time, as I say. Okay, all right. So I pulled our affirmation for today, and I think this one is actually really beautiful. It's a bit of a longer affirmation. So the affirmation for this week says, I don't compare myself to others because I am not meant to be a copy of anyone else. I was born to be me, an original, one of a kind. I am happy to be me. And I think that I hope resonates with a lot of you that may be struggling with, being different and not fitting in the kind of the quote unquote normal, But who wants to be normal, right? Who wants to be normal? We all kind of want to be original and different. So I know I am. So what I do is not exactly looked at as completely normal, but I love it and I embrace and love my gifts. And um, I know that this is my purpose. So if I'm considered to be weird and different, then I'll gladly take it. Okay, all right, guys. Well, speaking of my gifts and sharing, I'm about ready to take my first caller. And this is Erica from New York. Hi, Erica. This is the mini medium. How are you?
Hi, I'm good. How are you?
I'm so good, so good. Are you feeling all this great new or full moon, super
Ah,
moon energy?
absolutely. I actually have my moon in Virgo and I'm a Pisces,
Ah,
so I'm absolutely just a bit overwhelmed. Like my body's just been so exhausted the whole day and I've just been crying since yesterday, crying today.
oh,
A lot of
oh,
purging going on.
yes,
Yeah.
yes. Well, and just being that you are, the Virgo and the Pisces connection, I mean, that's huge for you. And like I was
Yeah.
saying a minute ago, it but it's nice to have an kind of an excuse, right? I
Uh-huh.
mean, I
It's
I
nice
always
to
feel
make
that
sense
way.
of it. It's nice to be like, well, I
Exactly.
have an excuse, so that's what.
Exactly. Yeah,
Yeah.
I have a sign in my studio that says I blame it on the moon and
Ah,
so I you know and
yeah,
that's my
yeah, me
story.
too. And that's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
Exactly.
uh,
Exactly. Well, how can I help you tonight, hun?
so I'm in a very new place in my life for the better. And I am currently still living with a situationship, is the best way to describe it. It's been, I believe he's my twin, so I believe that it's one of the reasons it's been so hard for me to let him go. Um, and because I'm transitioning into the new phase of my life, I'm like, okay, I'm here. I'm trying to get over him, but I see him every day and I'm healing, but I'm like, I would really like to move ASAP. Um, and
Mm,
so I'm just wondering, like, when I'll be able, when are my finances going to start coming in? I'm a former dancer, and I'm just starting over, so
yeah,
everything feels a bit in the limbo right now.
sure. Sure. Yeah, and okay. No, I love I mean, I don't love that you're in a weird space, but I love just the fact that you're so mindful of this new
Very,
journey. Uh, right? And all
very.
seriously, yeah, and for you, Erica, honestly, that is a huge step. Huge. And once you're able to recognize and be mindful that for one, that you needed to start a new path, a new life, that for me is that huge spiritual awakening. And that really is what you're going through,
Absolutely.
right?
Yes, big
And
time.
it's beautiful. And I can even feel your energy. The minute that even before I heard your voice, that's why I was mentioning how this, the retrogrades and the moon right now and everything was causing people to kind of feel very anxious and just like
Yeah.
that itch for change right now, right? Just that
Yeah.
that itch that you can't scratch, you know. Um, it,
Yeah.
but but I'll tell you, I really the way I do my readings is really trusting in my gifts, and I'll connect into my my clairvoyancy, claircognizant. What am I seeing either now or into the future? Clairsentient will kick in, and I'll feel what you're going through, and so it kind of just to go to the first thing you mentioned was the situationship, which I laugh so hard at that word. I I'm almost 50. I I'm almost 50 years old, and I had a client come in that was probably in her, I'd say, early 20s, and she said the
Yeah.
same. I had never heard that word before.
No, it's a new one. It's a new one. They're gonna
It
have to add it
is.
to the Webster's dictionary.
Yeah. Yeah, the Urban Dictionary is gonna be that's
Oh
gotta be
yeah,
in there,
yeah.
and yeah. I love
Yeah.
it, I love it. So, but even just with the, your situationship right now, um, I agree with you, I'll tell you, I do feel he's a twin flame, as I'm seeing it.
Yeah.
Now, twin flames, they are I've done this 27 years, and in my experience and
Right.
how I truly feel, twin flames
Uh-huh.
are what I call your karmic lessons. And,
Right.
uh, and karma is good and karma can be bad. Um, so
Mhm.
I really feel, I do agree with you, and I feel he's the twin flame. I do feel this is a karmic lesson. I do feel that you will always have him in your life, this person in your life.
Mhm.
Um, and that's hard because it's a continuous trigger, and it's hard to, right?
The
And it's
connection is
hard.
extremely strong.
Yeah. Oh, for
It,
sure. And
it's like
that's
no other.
right.
And
Right. And
unfortunately, he's in denial about it.
absolutely. And that's a typical twin flame. Because one of you usually is vibrating at a higher level than the other.
Right.
So your frequencies are so far apart that he
Mhm.
just is not understanding and connecting with you. And I mean, I can't say that you know, ca- I can't say it's a bad thing for him. It's just this is not his path. This is not what he's, connecting with. And so, again, yes, the energy is intense. The relationship, the physical part of it, the emotional, the
Yeah.
mental, the soulful. So I feel as far as that goes, I would say that you know your your decision, obviously you have free will choice, um, but I really do feel that the next step is for you uh, to really come to terms, I guess, if you will, that this is
Yeah.
never going to really work out, because
Mhm.
I worry if you put any more time and energy and effort into this, that it's going to possibly delay your opportunity to meet your person, and
Right.
I don't want to see that happen for you. So, um, you know, sometimes this is the universe sending these little roadblocks, and wanting to see how you respond and react to them. So, and I feel like you're doing amazing, by the way. I really feel that I see that you're making these huge changes and evolving, and I don't want to see this delay it, you know. So,
Right.
uh,
Yeah.
I, and
I
I know you,
definitely, yeah, I've definitely suffered because of this connection. Although
so,
it's like I've had to transform from a cold to a diamond, and I had to really start implementing all sorts of wisdom. It's
sure,
like I feel almost as if I've entered a different dimension.
absolutely you
Um,
have.
yeah,
Absolutely. And that is a spiritual ascension, right? That's spiritual awakening. You're connecting with your highest self, and it's uncomfortable because it's unknown territory. And so it's hard, but it's also your beautiful intuition, which I know you have an amazing connection with your intuition. Your intuition is telling you that this is not the right one, but that beautiful
yeah,
heart chakra is going, but wait, it feels right. So
yeah.
it's hard. It is. And, I know I have another caller waiting for me, hun, but But I do know that some things too, when you mentioned about moving, I think you said moving,
Mhm.
you're looking at wanting to move ASAP. Is that right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so I'll tell you, I pulled a few cards because I'll use my tarot once in a while as kind of a guide and see how it connects with my intuition and my visions. And um, one of the cards you pulled, it's the will card, and the will card, especially the one that I have, and I'll show it on my on the live here, so people, if you go and watch the video, but um, the will card, she's standing on top of a compass, and then she's doing a kind of a yoga pose, and then she's balancing the light and the dark in her life, and that compass is your internal compass. So what it's saying is that you are finding that balance between your light and dark. You're finding your internal compass, and this all comes together with you having these big changes coming. And I'll tell you, I really feel this is boy, this is coming in the next 4 months. So I would watch for by the end of the year, seeing these changes coming. And I'll tell you, I see you moving out of state. I'll throw that out there too. I don't feel like you're going to stay completely where you're at. Um, so
Okay.
you know, keep that in mind, my friend. And I've got to take my other caller, but I do have tonight on my Facebook page on the mini medium. I do free readings tonight from 7:30 to about 9:30, 10 o'clock. Feel free to hop on, and I'd be happy to continue this for you. Okay, if you're available.
Okay. Where is it on this page?
Yeah, it's on no, it's on my Facebook page. It's mini medium, just
Oh,
like my show. Uh huh. Yeah, if you
okay.
have Facebook. Um, and
Yeah.
you just, if you go to the page, you'll see the live event at 7:30, and you just hit join and come in, and we have such a fun group on there. So let me know
Okay.
when you
Yeah,
hop
that would
on,
be
say who you
great.
are. Yeah. Okay.
Okay,
Uh,
because it's actually 8:18 where I'm at.
yeah. So it'll be 9:30 your time. It'll be
Okay,
9:30 your time.
9:30
So
my time.
yeah, might be a little bit late, but I mean, if you're up, hop on, and I'm
The
happy to
full
see if
moon,
we
I
can
can't
connect.
sleep. I this
Especially with this
moon.
full moon. Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. All right, my friend. Well, I hope that helped you a little bit, and please feel free to hop on there or go on to my website is also it's mini-medium.com, and hop on there and message me too if you'd like.
Yeah, I will.
Okay. All
Thank
right. Thank you
you.
so much, Erica. Have a wonderful night, hon.
Okay, you too.
Okay. All right. Okay. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Okay. All right. All right, perfect. All right, we got a little bit of time for my next caller, and I missed the name. For oh, hi, Courtney in Terre Haute, Indiana. How are
Yeah,
you?
hi. I'm good. How are you?
Hi, good, good. This is the mini medium. How can I help you tonight?
Um, well, I don't know if this is like the sort of thing that you do. I know there's, different areas of, uh mediumship and all that, but I have gone through a lot in life right now, and my father passed away a couple of years ago, and he was my best friend. He was my rock. Like, no matter what issues I had in life, he always had every answer to them. And I really would love to get if there was like anybody that could connect to him and see if there's anything he wants to say to me. Maybe some guidance on the decisions that I'm facing in life right now. I'm completely lost.
Gotcha. Okay. Okay, my friend. Okay. Yeah, no, I can absolutely see if I can see if we get any connection, maybe with dad, or at least give you a little bit of guidance here. And I know these calls are so short, but let's see if I can pick up on anything. And first of all, I'm very sorry for your loss. I lost my dad 7 years ago, and It's hard. It's been hard. So I my heart goes out to you, my friend. Um,
It was really rough. My he died in November of 2020, and then of December of
mm,
2020, my grandfather passed away. And so the
oh
like the two
wow,
most important men in my life were gone just in a matter of a month of time. It was crazy.
yeah. It's I got. It just seems like Not, I mean, not to sound insensitive in any way, but when they say it comes in threes, it kind of does.
Absolutely.
And
There was
yeah, it's
there was a there was a third one. My ex husband's grandmother passed away in February of
mm,
2021. So my children lost three
wow.
grandparents in that short span.
Oh,
Yeah,
so hard. Oh my goodness.
yeah.
Well, let's see if we can't get some connections. And so I do a lot of automated writing. So I'm just kind of scribbling and getting out the energy. And so let me, a couple things that are coming through. Now, just um, I get numbers very often, and I've done mediumship for 27 years. So I always trust and rely on whatever it is I get, that it will connect with somebody. Because after my podcast, I do a Facebook event, and
Uh
that's
huh.
here in about an hour. So if you're on Facebook and you want to go to it's mini medium, just like my show on Facebook, I do free readings tonight for a couple hours. So if our
Okay.
call gets cut short, then just but it is 9:30 Eastern, and then it would be 6:30 Pacific time. So that
Okay.
might help you there. But so first of all, I I kept getting the number 86, and 86 being the age of 86. The way I connect to numbers too, this can be August 6th. Um,
Yeah.
so do you connect with that number with any of your loved ones that have passed?
My grandfather was 86 when he passed away.
Okay. All right, my friend. Well, your grandfather is here. This is how they come through. So and was this grandfather? Is this your dad's dad?
No, it's my mother's dad.
This is mine. Okay. Well, that could make sense why I'm just connecting with your grandfather at the moment, and he wasn't validating at this moment that he's uh, with your dad. Which, if it's mom's side, that could be why. Um, and the other thing I was getting as well, I kept getting one syllable T name like Tim, Tom, Ted. Uh, do you connect with that name?
I'm sorry. What did you say?
The one syllable T name, like Tom, Ted, Tim.
Bill.
One. Who is that?
Bill. Bill was his name was Bill.
Okay, so just the one, and that was your grandfather.
Yes.
Perfect. Okay. I just heard him say it's Bill, and he was very adamant it's not William, but he liked Bill. I heard you not call
Yes.
him William.
Yes.
Is that right?
That's absolutely right.
Perfect. Okay. Your grandfather comes through in such a fun, kind of jovial way. I don't know how to explain it other than that. Um, but I'll tell you, he also, do you remember the movie Grumpy Old Men? Did you ever see that
Yeah,
movie?
that you are right. Yes, 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 absolutely.
Yep.
You are
This is
right
your
on it.
grandfather.
Yes, that's
Uh,
him.
100%. And he's just wanting to validate that, uh, that, that he knows he was that way. But I'll tell you, he has such a beautiful soul. He's
Yes,
he would take, and give the shirt off his back and not even think
absolutely.
twice. Yeah. So, he wants to be remembered that way. Um, he does say that, um, okay, okay. Do you connect with the name? I just heard now. I heard, um, is this one? Yeah. I'm getting the J, but George or John. I know George is not a J, but I can hear like George or John, just one syllable.
Um,
Do
where's
you
it
connect
gone?
with that name
That
right away?
well, my grandmother's dad, who was his wife, his her dad's name was John.
Okay, okay. And has
So
he passed?
yes,
Okay, okay. All right. And this could just be validation of him being with them and just kind of popping in saying, I'm at peace. So, um, well, your grandfather's getting a little talkative. um, he's, uh, he's very quiet though. Um,
yes,
okay.
yes.
He's a quiet man. Did he smoke cigars or cigarettes?
He smoked cigarettes for a lot of his life, and then he had a heart attack and stopped smoking.
Okay. Okay. All right. Well, and because I can smell the cigarette smoke, which sometimes is their sign, of how they passed or what contributed. Um, no, I've got about 45 seconds or so of your reading, but let me throw this out there for you. Um, I Your grandfather's bringing in a whole lot, and I knew this was going to happen with the veil being so thin today with the full moon. Um, if you are awake and and available here in about an hour on my Facebook
Yeah.
page, it's under mini medium. Hop on there.
Okay.
I do free readings tonight at 7:30 Mountain Time, 9:30 Eastern, and let
Okay.
me know who you are, and I would be so happy to continue this reading for you.
Okay, I'll do that.
Hey, all right, my friend. Well, thank you for calling. I hope just this little bit gives you some peace, and I hope to see you on my live.
Thank you.
Okay. All right. You're welcome. Bye bye. All right. Okay, perfect, guys. I know these nights go by fast, like I say, but please go to my website, mini-medium.com, or to my Facebook, Mini Medium, and I'll see you guys next week. Bye, guys.